but rather what one does that makes a difference in the world. Friends, tonight, recipients have made a difference in the world, volunteering, recruiting, engaging, working to make the world a better place. Each of them has held numerous positions in Federation. David serving as board chair twice, and Carrie, the Women's Division Philanthropy Chair. It is my pleasure. Please welcome Carrie Schulman, Pillars of the Community.
You're worried you want to roll Carrie on stage.
Don, I didn't break something, but I can't begin to tell you how overwhelmed I am, and David is also. David and I came to South Florida over 40 years ago. Our first involvement with Jewish causes was at the SARF JCC. Our daughter Stacy was a toddler, and SARF had some wonderful programs for young children. And as a proud Jewish mother, you already heard it, she's now the Honorable Stacy Schulman.
We both started doing some committee work, and then I was asked to join the board of the J and then the executive board. And upon joining the executive board of the J, the question that we would ask as a Jewish community center was, are we a community of Jews or are we a Jewish community? And you might ask, what's the difference? Well, a community of Jews is just a group of Jews living together, and even all the way back then, just about 40 years ago, we had 120,000 Jews living in Broward County. So clearly at that point, we were a community of Jews. But the question was, as a Jewish community, on the other hand, were we a group of Jews living together, sharing Jewish values? We're a group of Jews believing in Tikkun Olam, healing the world, and tzedakah, doing the righteous, the right thing. Believing that we are truly responsible for one another. It means that the members of the community care for the most vulnerable, the frail, the elderly, the special needs child, the abused mother and child. We care about Jewish education. We care about our fellow Jews around the world and in Israel. We care what we do and how we do it.
This is our Jewish community. We have grown up in it, and it has grown up as well. It's community and a federation we truly love. Some of our closest friends, and a lot of them are here tonight, were made because of our Jewish Federation involvement. We share a common cause and the same values with so many of you.
This has truly been a part of our life's work. We believe that to those much is given, much is expected, and we have been given so much and have been blessed in so many different ways. In our minds, we could have done no less. If we don't take care of those in need, then who will? And if not now, then when?
Clearly, the concerns of the community can seem overwhelming, and we ask ourselves, what can one person do, or even an entire Jewish Federation do, to meet all the needs of the people who are in crisis?
We are not the first, nor will we be the last individuals who ask that question. What can one person do? Over 2,000 years ago, our forefathers wrote, "We are not required to finish the job, but neither are we excused from it." They realized even back then that some efforts go beyond a lifetime.
As a community, we should remember and be very proud of our collective efforts. Through the Jewish Federation for Communities efforts, we, as a Jewish community, have raised almost $200 million in Broward County these past 40 years, including the Federation Foundation, almost $300 million. Clearly, this is a vast amount and has made a difference in so many lives, both here in Israel and around the world. But just as clearly, we are not nearly where we need to be.
I know this is hard to believe, but our Jewish Federation is not perfect. And it will continue to make mistakes. Some individuals will use these mistakes as a reason to lower or even cancel their annual gift to the Federation.
To these individuals, we must point out that when you cut your gift to the Federation, because as you all have, just as we have, you receive 4 invitations, or maybe even 3 repeat bills, who suffers? Not the volunteer, and usually not the staff. The individuals who suffer the most are those that are in need the most. The Holocaust survivor, or even the children who now can't go to summer camp. Realize that our beneficiaries are ultimately our reason for giving.
As Anne Frank said, no one ever became poor by giving. As a matter of fact, you become richer in so many different ways just by giving. We know our lives have been enriched because of our involvement with the Federation.
You are giving us the Lifetime Achievement Award, for which we are humbly grateful. Our efforts are just a small part of a chain going back to the beginning of our people, and hopefully just one more link going forward into the future.
We both wish we could have done more. And even though this is a Lifetime Achievement Award, we believe we're not done yet. Are things we keep on planning to do until our last breath. And thanks to the Federation Foundation, even beyond our last breath. At times like this, we're reminded of the quote, "What lies behind us and what lies ahead of us pales when compared to what lies within us and within each of you here tonight." We cannot thank you enough for the honor you bestowed on us tonight, for so many of you coming up and saying such kind things to us. We are humbly grateful, and we will cherish the memories of tonight forever. Thank you.